Hey guys, here we are again. Except for today, I am riding alone. No passenger princess with me today. She's staying at home to work on some stuff for her own channel. She does a cooking channel. You can find it at Spooky Bear's Corner. I'll link it in the description. So, yeah, heading up to Mount Pleasant today. Hopefully we'll be alright. Starting, it's about 1:30 right now. So, planning on working the late shift. Probably work up until like 9 or 10 o'clock. So, we'll see how we do. Just starting to get all the apps turned on. And not sure how the structure of this video will be today, but we'll just wing it and figure it out from there. So, I'll see you when I get something. Well, I just got to El Jeanette's, got my first order. Took forever, like 37 minutes to get it. Man, that took way too long. It's a $9.05 El Jeanette order. Hopefully it's decent. I'll get back with you guys when I'm ready to drop it off. Now, when I'm showing you my orders and riding along with me for the day, and I'm showing you the DoorDash orders that I got, a lot of you will not be able to do it the same way as me. Like I said, I had 8 declines on that last order. I could go 20, 30, 40 declines and not take an order, and I'll still keep my platinum. A lot of you might be asking how that is. I am a former DCC council member, which gives me ambassador status, which at the time when I got it, which was years ago, it gave you Top Dasher for life. Well, when they got rid of Top Dasher and they went to the platinum status, now we get platinum status for life. So as long as all of our stats are above deactivation rating, we have platinum regardless. I'll show you a screenshot to show you exactly what my acceptance is and show you that I still have platinum. So when you receive those emails from DoorDash saying, hey, we'd like to get feedback from you, join our Dasher community council, you should really apply for those each and every time. Basically, you attend 6 meetings over 6 months, and the meetings are like an hour and a half, depending. They're really, really tight, and it's almost exactly like the roundtables that you hear about from like the other gig channels of where they went to the roundtable with DoorDash, except for they're all done through Zoom meeting. When you get those, you should really apply, because this is a massive perk for having it, being able to decline orders and not have to run trash, and being able to work anytime you want is very, very nice. So I highly, highly recommend trying to get in on one of those sessions and become a member of the DCC, because it's been an awesome experience. Like, my money went up, obviously, when I can decline orders. And there's some other things that I can't tell you about because of NDA, but yeah, you get to see stuff that's coming, stuff they're working on. You can still participate even after your session's over. They'll do like ad hoc meetings and stuff like that where they're just getting feedback. So you kind of keep your pulse on the things that are happening, and you keep your pulse on the things before they happen. So it's really, really an awesome experience, and I highly suggest that you join it if you can. All right, just got this Checkers and Rallies. It's a 670 plus. We're gonna run over and grab that real quick. It's right behind me where I'm sitting, so hopefully they're pretty quick. I'll probably just use their walk-up window, but I'll be back with you after I drop the order off. That's one of the cool things. I don't know if you guys realize this, but you can actually pick up at Rallies at their walk-up window when their drive-thru is busy, and a lot of times get the order a little bit sooner. We'll see how long it takes. That didn't take too long to pick up. Pretty decent for Rallies. It took like 3 minutes. I dropped it off. Order went 770, I think. So I'll take it, especially if I can get a bunch of them in a row. That makes for a good day. But we'll keep on keeping on. See what happens from here. Traffic's kind of bad, so it's a little harder to get around. I might start taking orders just a little bit bigger than that and ignore the rest. We'll see. I don't know. Fly by the seat of my pants, I guess. I usually take orders that are bigger because of how my account works. So I'm curious as to what you guys take. You know, I talked about how my account stays platinum no matter what because of my status, but I'm curious because I run any plus orders, of course. I mean, any plus order is usually worth it, but I usually will not run doubles. And if I do run doubles, they've got to be like 15 to 20 bucks. And I don't care if they're $1 a mile, so to speak. I mean, obviously I wouldn't run a double for 15 bucks. It's going like 20 or 30 miles. I wouldn't do that. But like 15, 20 bucks, even if it's going like a couple of miles or whatnot, that's what I look for. Any plus orders, large orders, of course, that makes sense. But I'm curious as to what you guys run, because I can just simply change what I'm deciding to run based on the day. And I know all of you do not have that luxury. So what orders do you run? And also, one other thing I was wondering about is when people say $1 a mile, as far as content creators, are they talking one-way trips or are they talking round trips? Because if it's round trips and it's 2 miles and you're going $1 a mile, then you need $4, right? Or are they talking, you know, if it's going 5 miles, they need $5? Are these content creators or you looking at it as a one-way trip or a round trip, you know? So, and keep in mind, I don't do a whole lot of editing on my videos, so a lot of times I'll misspeak myself or ramble or whatever. Let me know. Well, you get to hear the ins and outs of what we do. I just recorded a whole bit on a $20.95 large order that I was going to pick up. I did the recording, I did the bit, and then realized I never hit the accept button. Oh my goodness. Luckily, I'm not doing it again with this Applebee's large order I just got for $11.20 plus. We're gonna go pick that up now. All right, that was instantly ready, so that's a good thing. I know this customer, so maybe it was better than the B-dubs, but I highly, highly doubt it. It's 108 subtotal on this order, so probably not going to be super big, but hey, it's something to keep going. And I'll take a large order any day of the week. I'll show you what I get when I drop it off. So just got that dropped off. Nice third floor apartment. Seems like the third floor apartments always order more than anybody else. A little bit winded, I'm old. That one went $22.05. So maybe the fact that I missed the B-dubs is a good thing, because I could have waited there for 30 or 45 minutes. So the Applebee's was ready right when I dropped it off. So keep on, move on to the next one. All right, just got this KFC, which is right behind me by a block, for $9.70 plus. Gonna go pick that up. I'll show you what it looks like when I drop it off. On that pickup, just met another DoorDash driver. Was really nice. Said he works from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. every day and accepts every single order that comes across his phone. And he's doing about $300 a day. I personally wouldn't do that because I just feel like I would get burned badly. But are there any of you out there that run every single order that comes across your screen? And how does it work out for you? Nice farmhouse. I love delivering to farmhouses. I got burned the other day. Actually, no, that tip actually came in this morning. It was $10. So at least I didn't get burned on it. But I got the tip like 3 days later. But these farmhouses out in the middle of nowhere, they usually tip a lot better. That's just what I've found. You guys see the same things in your markets? All right, just picked up a Culver's for $16.90. I just hit accept. I didn't actually get a screenshot, but it's a double. It's a Culver's and a Ponderosa, which are very, very close to each other. So I'm gonna go grab that and get them dropped off. All right, just got this order on Shipt. Looks to pay about $26. It is a pre-tip, so should get that immediately after drop off. It was very few items. I think it was like 20 items. Should be able to knock it out pretty quick. So I'm heading out to Myers right now to do it. Let's go. Got a couple minutes before I can start this shop. Hopefully the customer reaches back and lets me know I can start it a little bit earlier. Temperature really dropped here. It dropped like 10 degrees. I had to put my hoodie back on. Yeah, this is actually not a prepaid order, so it is a pre-tip, but it'd take me 2 hours to get the tip because it's a card order, so that's probably why nobody took it, because they just don't want to wait for money. Well, guess what? With the magic of video editing, you'll be able to see when I drop it off what it paid out. So we'll go with that. I'll be back with you once I drop it off. Okay, just dropped that one off, and wow, is this sun ever freaking bright. Wasn't too bad, went pretty quick. I'll show you the payout when I get the full thing in a couple hours. But I also took a picture of the shopping cart so you can see that it wasn't too bad. So off to the next one. Just got this nice Instacart right here, $44 for 13 miles. That's 30 items. Go knock that out. This won't take long at all. So a really good order for today. That will definitely help. I'll be back with you to show you when I drop it off. Okay, so I just got that shopped. I jinxed myself. It was a lot more difficult than it had to be. The store was out of like 10 of the 30 items. The customer was really great. Substituted some of it, but not all of it. But with Instacart, if you know, you know. I guarantee you the base pay will go down on this. And because the customer is a percentage tipper, that will go down as well. So we'll see what this comes out. But I have a feeling I'm going to lose a considerable amount of money. So we'll see. I'll show you the screen when I drop it off. All right, I dropped that off. Surprisingly enough, the tip did not go down. Neither did the base pay. So that was a really, really awesome customer, and that was just a flat tip rate. So I will take it. It's about time something went decent for today. I mean, I guess I'm not having a bad day, but still, that was surprising to say the least. So we got about 10 minutes to get back to town now because we were a ways out, maybe 15 minutes. And when I get another one, I'll show you guys that. All right, that took way too long and my hourly dropped like mad. I am on my way to pick up a Speedway. I was actually just heading to the other side of town. But when I drop it off, I'll show you what it went for pay-wise. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but hey, we keep doing what we do, right? Had to pull to a lighted spot. Just got that dropped off. It must have been a $6 plus because it went $8, so I'm okay with that. Nice little quick turn and burn. Hopefully we get another one. Running in the night. Gonna have to juggle the camera versus light. Should be fun. Yeah, we'll go with that. See you on the next one. Have to handhold my phone. Change the angle. There's no light here. So we're at the 8-hour mark, roughly. I'm sitting at like 144 or something like that. I don't know. But I'm debating on running a couple more hours. We'll see what we get. But if I get anything else that's decent, I will check back in with you guys. If I go home, I'll check in on you with that as well. We'll see how we do. Wish me luck. All right, guys, just picked up this Taco Bell, which is just around the corner from where I was. It's paying out $7.20 if I remember correctly. It's not going very far. The one thing I like about Taco Bell when you're working late is that if they're open here, the lobby is open here. So no drive-thrus. That's a positive. I'll show you the order when I drop it off. That was a nice quick turn and burn just around the corner. I think that took like less than 10 minutes to do for $7. I'll do that all the time. Let's get another one. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I've accepted like 2 out of 56 orders. It's insane. That's how much trash there is here sometimes. Well, trash in my opinion. Probably a lot of it you guys would run, maybe. I don't know, but I like to cherry pick. Why? Because I can and still keep my platinum. I love it. Even in my case, there does come a point of where you have to run some orders that you might not necessarily want to run. Like that 720, I didn't really want to run it. I'd rather run like, you know, the big orders. But once 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock gets here, PM, you gotta start running stuff, because you're going to be all volume this time of night. There's not going to be too many big orders to take, so you got to switch it over. Tell you what, with this night recording, it's very interesting trying to find places to park that have light. So my sit spots are changing constantly. We'll see. I'm hoping I get some more orders. I'm trying for at least 170, 175, so I got to run some smaller orders now. We'll see how it goes. That didn't take long at all. Got a 745 plus Taco Bell going a couple of miles. Gonna run over. That's not even a quarter of a mile away. Snagged it up. Hopefully it's ready and we'll get it delivered as quickly as possible, and I'll show you what I got. That order didn't go up much, but that's okay running this time of night. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked to get it from the Taco Bell, but in their defense, they were slammed. And they're very, very fast. So if you're in Mount Pleasant running after hours, like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, they're very, very quick at what they do. So I just like picking up there. A lot of other places, they get slower. Taco Bell gets faster as the night progresses. So, yeah, off to the next one. Well, it's been a long night. I think I'm going to end it there. I think I made pretty close to 170. Won't know until I get home and do the final tally. Yeah, the final tally. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride along with me today and seeing what orders I got, or the orders that I didn't get. I declined a lot of orders, to be honest. I think tomorrow I'll try to run some more marginal orders, maybe some more average orders, and see if the day's a little better. But no, good day in general. Not one of the best days, but a lot of times up here, and the 9 hours that I've ran, I can run a $200 day. Sometimes I can do it in 8 hours, but not gonna complain. Money was decent, kept me busy, didn't get bored, got to talk with you guys. So hey, successful night. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. I gotta drive home now. Fun.